Hello and welcome, my llamas drinking human milk. It's Super John Bombo here. And today, we're talking about Churchill. Churchill's probably one of the most interesting heroes in all of Bloons Chapter 6, mostly because he's so expensive. He's like twice as expensive as any other hero in the game. He's $2,160 on Chimps mode, which we're playing right now. And the entire point of this video is to discuss Churchill and his power if we decide to buff him a lot. Does he become unbelievably powerful? So powerful that we can beat everything imaginable the entire game? Kind of, actually. He's going to be pretty freaking sexy. So that's what we're going to do. He's already level 5 here. We got him kind of early in the game here. We had to force it, though. $2,160 is a lot of money to save up for. So what I want to do is the main point of this is I want to try to go for a nuclear sub as soon as I possibly can to try to, not even just nuclear, but a full-on Energizer sub so I can get extra experience on Churchill. Then I'm going to Elk and at least overclock him, and then I could probably go for like a few village buffs and things like that, but I can't go too crazy. Because this is Chimps mode, unfortunately, I can't go for a 5th tier overclocker or a perma-brew or anything. I mean, maybe perma-brew like might be possible, but I just not going to go that cray-cray where I try to get an Energizer and a perma-brew in the same game. That's kind of ridiculous. But any which way, we're going to see how powerful actually is this guy. Is he unbelievably, fantastically amazing? Or is he to be wanting? Is he still a little on the rough side here? All right, let's start this off. Let's Elk. I'm going to try to put the Elk closer to Churchill, but if I Elk the sub, don't care. It's cool to me. No big dealio. And so far, you're going to notice he's gone pretty smooth. All right, now I also want to point out that this guy does have a huge range, and like technically we can hit all the balloons in the entire wavy area here, but he's best designed to pop things down straight lines. And this map has some mediumly straight lines, but nothing perfect, and especially nothing perfect with these 3 islands that we've got here. So he's not going to be 100% perfectly, absolutely amazing. He's just going to be pretty solid. So, yeah, just want to point that out really quickly. All right, here we go. We're going to try to stronger stem this guy before the Moab comes out. And then, I think I have to use my ability early here because we're hoping the Energizer sub's actually going to do the cleanup work here. Not necessarily Churchill. And so far, good. Yes. All right, guys. Things are looking up at the world. Well, the 40s were a breeze. Round 47 was the closest thing we had to, like, an issue, and it still just wasn't an issue. Just had to, like, watch the balloons make it near the back of the map here. Now with 49, though, I am going to use my ability for the first time, besides against Moab, and we take it down. We've got half the money we need for an Energizer sub already, but I will admit, the thing that scares me the most is Moab-class Bloons. So we got round 50 coming out here. Can we take down Moab without using any abilities? So far, yes. But will that last? I don't know. If it really comes down to it, I think I could go for... Oh my gosh, this is getting a little scary. Let's put this guy in strong for a little bit. I think that's going to be enough power for us. Plus, we got the spike back in the back, so if a few balloons sneak through, no big dealio. It's got to be more than, 100 or so. And then as soon as I get the Energizer, though, things change completely, because balloons are no longer an issue at all. All I really need to do is make sure I've got enough Moab popping power. All right, I'm going to start using my abilities here. Yeah, definitely getting a little scary here. Ooh, Spike Factory's still keeping us alive! One other thing that I can do is I can go for a Jungle Drums Village. It's a thing that I already know that I want to buy, so it would just put us back from getting this Energizer stuff a little bit longer. Not the end of the world or anything like that, but just something to keep in mind. All right, we definitely got to use our ability here. Oh, boy. And it's, finally not enough. Ain't no crazy big bonus, but it's probably a bonus of what we need. The value of bonuses that we need. Let's see. Yes, fantastic. And third set, without an ability this time around. Take him down. Yeah, that's what you like to see, because now I got my ability for around 54, which is probably when I need it. And yes, we keep on chugging, baby. All right, $10,000 away, less than $10,000 away from our Energizer. All right, here we go. Energizer sub officially up before round 60, and I think that's actually really important for us because I don't know how easy this guy's going to be. A B at B? When we're already struggling against Moabs? Let's see. Energizer sub. Melt through them. Oh, look at the meltage. Now, 63 is also usually a really big deal. In this situation, it will not be. Now, one weird thing about the Energizer sub is usually it feels weird not to cross-path it. Barbed bars, for like nuclear sub, it actually makes sense. Usually this one's a little bit more popping power. but this one helps you pop leads, which, you know, it's kind of a trade-off there. But for an Energizer, you probably don't need anything. Oh, crap, though. Oh, crap, though. Oh, crap, though. Talking about not cross-passing things while I just lose the game over here. But what I realize is I need Moa Pop Power. You know, that's the weakness to Churchill. That's the weakness to an Energizer sub. I just got this guy, spent all my money and all my time and all my effort getting this guy, but I finally needed to switch this up and just get some Moa Pop Power. So for now, I'm just going to go for the Destroyer. All right? And the reason why this guy is so important is a really, really weird and goofy tower that doesn't really make that much sense in most situations unless you actually use him to his advantage. Reduces ability cooldowns everywhere by 20%. So any abilities we get for the rest of the game, that is not bad at all already, automatically. Freaking fantastic. But then, heroes earn XP 50% faster. Now for Churchill, that's extra specially important. 50% extra experience for the rest of the game. How can you deny that? On top of that, if you didn't notice, look at this ceramic popping power. I mean, Churchill's doing some of this, but this is mostly the Energizer subs. Watch these ceramics. Whoop, they're dead right here. That little tiny bit of space right there is all it takes to pop all of those round 63 ceramics. That's kind of why going for the cross paths in this Energizer sub is probably not... I don't want to say not worth it, but unnecessary? Like, it feels weird for me not to cross path them, but sometimes you have to, like, talk about why and how that makes sense to you. All right, Destroyer, need to get this guy. We're going to go for Churchill's ability here. This could actually be the death of us. It's going to be tight. Going to be twite. Destroyer was a little on the late side here, but Energizer sub. Range. Oh, Spike Factory. Dang. It really does suck to show me losing as much as I'm losing right now, but... Oh, I think this could have been the key. Perishing Potions. Right now, I am struggle-lugging against reinforced Moabs, so now that I've got this guy on Churchill, hopefully that's that little bit of extra damage that I need. You know, it's nothing crazy, but it's just what I need. And look at that. Huge difference. One little baby upgrade there. $500. Perishing Potions. It's game changer. And now for the rest of the game, we will be kind of basking in the glory of this Energizer sub. It's weird, but we really do want to experience this radiation firsthand. We want to be around it. We want to be inside of it. We want to be around it. We want to be everywhere in this radiation, in this energizing action here. Because the more energizing action we use, the better off we'll be. So, are there any abilities that I should be getting? Well, first of all, let's focus on getting some support towers. So what I'm going to do is, for sure, I'm going to go for a Glue Gunner. This is like a really, really good... You know, I probably should have got this guy way earlier, but we're going to go glue. I'm going to go bigger globs, but I'm not going to go for anything else. I think we're good enough with that for now. Then I want to go for an Overclock. So this is a really key tower to use with heroes, specifically heroes that you're going for big buffs on. So I want to make sure it's in range of this guy so we get that 20% bonus. Maybe I'll use it, probably won't though. But for the rest of the game, I'm going to start overclocking him, and that will actually give us a ton of extra popping power. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Overclock is about to happen here. We've got Churchill's new ability here. We've had it for a while, but haven't really had to use it yet. And Overclock. Here we go. So, 76, easy peasy. And now, oh, so watch this. When we use this ability, you can see this cooldown. It's going to go down pretty quickly, obviously, because we have that extra 20% speed from our Energizer here. But you're going to see that this is going to last the entirety of his ability, and we're gonna wait for it. So it already came back, so we could use it again. All right, watch how long it still lasts on top of this. So if we wanted to, we could probably kind of double dip a little bit. We could use it mostly on Churchill, then use it on another tower kind of after the fact, and still get it back in time to basically only have a small cooldown of not having an overclock be used on 2 different towers at the same time. That is pretty cool. It just finally ran out right there. So I couldn't tell you exactly how long that was, but I would guess another 50% of the cooldown or so. That's my guess. So, next time, I'm going to use it on a different tower and see how this all ends up going down. So, the problem is right now, I don't have any other good towers. I'm really doing a Churchill solo right now. I mean, of course, Energizer, most people would say that's a decent tower and everything, but still, I consider him more of a support tower than anything else. I don't consider him a damage doer. Let's see, when this finally wears off here. Okay, it finally wore off. It's a little less than 50%, but I wasn't perfect on using this guy. But we can easily do that, or, even crazier, we decided to get a second overclock. This is a fun way to play the game. You can say that if each one lasts about 1.5 times, you can use 2 overclocks to continuously, non-stop overclock 3 towers at the same time. That's a weird way to think about it, and requires a lot of micro, but it is most definitely still possible, and I'm thinking about it. Specifically, if I go for a carrier flagship or a pirate lord, which will get 50% extra cooldowns on my Energizer, Chris. That's not... Oh, what? I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. All right, so, oh my god, how we doing here? Pretty decent. We're good against Moabs. I think my water towers are finally starting to come into play here a little bit. Now, at this point in the game, if you're thinking we should solo Churchill, basically, try to 2 Mega Pops with Churchill, that's not really the point of this. The point of this is doing regular old gameplay with actually using Churchill in a reasonable way and seeing how well he's going to do. And so far, I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed. We've had some issues kind of in the middle part of the game here. I'll admit it. You know, when playing in Chimps mode, when you're really trying to make sure you get a black Chimps medal, losing sucks. Having to completely restart over and over and over and over again like that blows. But this is a new strategy for me, so when you're testing new things out, you kind of expect things to go wrong a little bit, and I'll admit, things did go wrong a little bit for us. But now that we've got things going in here, things are going pretty smooth. Pretty dastardly smooth, if I do say so myself. I think we could go for a couple other abilities here as well if we want to. Specifically, if I could fit another ninja. No, I can't. Could I fit an ice tower there? I think ice towers are bigger than ninjas, but... Oh, wait, whoa, we can fit an ice tower here. We could go cray-cray if we want to. But I can't fit a ninja. Oh, wait, I lied. I think I can. There's a little tiny pixel of perfection. All right, we're going to note that for future. The reason why that's important, though, is, again, it's only things in range of the Energizer. Oh, whoa. Take it back. Cooldowns everywhere by 20%. Never mind. So we can easily go for a middle path ninja here, just anywhere, and just use him to our advantage. But first, Pirate Lord. It's $5,000 away. There's really no point in not going for him right now. Churchill's still dominating over here. He's got an extra machine gun layer coming up, and he's going to do extra damage to fortified Bloons. That's actually a pretty big deal for us. I wonder if it multiplies, too, with the Perishing Potions upgrade. That would be frickin' sweet, dude. Frickin' sweet. I think realistically, just cleaning up a couple random Bloons here and there with our Pirate Lord is really going to be the key to us. That's really what's going to keep us going. But I think, even though after I get a Pirate Lord, I think I'm good for pretty much the rest of the game, there's one round that actually scares me. All right. And it's mostly because my defense is mostly in the front of the map. For most people, that probably doesn't matter much, but for me, I actually think it does. And also, I got him on strong. Let's move him back to first here. Okay, fair enough. And Pirate Lord is up with double shot. Oh, baby. Let's get to the insta-killing. You know, another thing about Pirate Lord is making extra cash off of this stuff. Like, this is Chimps mode, so I don't actually get to take advantage of that, but it would be so cool if I could. Oh, so beautiful and cool. All right, so it's everywhere. It doesn't matter where I put it. Yes, this is where I want to put him. This is where I want to put him. So weird. I'm going to go for a double overclock strategy. I just told you guys about it. I think it's funky. I think it's fresh. I think I want to try it. Give it a stupid shot here. So another overclock is coming up. $14,000. I'm just going to switch off between overclocking my Pirate Lord and my Churchill over here. And then if I want to go crazy, I might get a carrier flagship for later. I thought about it, and if I want to go for some cray-cray buffs, I could go for a middle path village. But the problem is that this I don't need, this I don't need, this I don't need. So I'm wasting $10,000+ on an upgrade I don't need just to buy this one $21,000 upgrade that probably will help me out a little bit. So it just feels like such a waste. It makes me not want to do it, dude. You know what I need in my life right now, though, guys? I need a freaking vacation. All right, me and my wife have been talking about it, and we're like, it would really be nice to go and get a beach vacation happening in our life. We're actually thinking about going back to the place that we had our honeymoon. We went to Florida. The only problem with... Oh, crap. What is this? What is this? What? Well, clearly either I suck or this is not the Black Chimps Metal strategy game right here. Or I'm getting distracted by stupid stuff. All right. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, we did one ability. That was beautiful. All right, second overclock. Here he is. All right, so we're going to overclock Pirate Lord and this guy combined together. Pirate Lord does not have the cam protection. You know what? I told you guys this was a waste, but I am going to take it back. I will buy the radar scanner. Not a complete waste now. And now we keep him overclocked. With abilities combined together. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that damage. So regular Bloons, not an issue. Question is, Round 95. DDTs now. This guy's got cam protection now, so that's going to change things a lot. Let's keep on overclocking. Actually, I should be able to overclock 3 guys at the same time now, if I do it right. All right, let's start with some insta-kill in action. Let's go for Churchill's first ability here kind of early. And I'm going to wait until the balloons start to overwhelm us a little bit here before I go for my second ability. A little bit here, and good enough for me. Let's use these abilities, take it down. A lot of mobs in the way as well. Pirate Lord to clean up some more DDTs. Last DDT to take down, and we do. Pretty reasonably smooth. So yeah, let's keep overclocking. Now I've got some money here. What am I gonna do with it? Well, I told you guys one round in particular was actually scaring the bejesus out of me. Round 100. Question is, do I go for a carrier flagship, which I think I could easily afford here? Not gonna be unbelievably helpful against the bad, but will be helpful against everything else as well. Or I could switch it up and do something gooftastic. I could just go for a bunch of Spike Storms. It seems goofy, but it actually is probably the best option for me. It actually does help out against other rounds too, so that's something to keep in mind. But for sure, we'll absolutely dominate round 100. All right, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try for the carrier flagship because I think he's cooler, not because I think he's better. Okay, for our defense, I think he's cooler. Keep overclocking here and hopefully clean this up. I think we'll get a flagship easily on this round. He'll also have cam detection and black pop power, so he will help out against the leads here. Get some insta-kill in action here. Carrier flagship is up with that upgrade. Overclock Pirate Lord. And round 99 should also go down pretty easy. We're going to insta-kill the first 3 DDTs. We're going to use our ability here for the last 6 of them. And that goes down. Now round 100. It's the last level. We got $6,000 here. What do we do with it? I can't afford a good enough spike factory to make this make sense, so let's just try a random overdrive tag shooter. It's probably not going to be fantastic, but it might be good enough for us. All right, let's actually overclock not Churchill here to start off, which is kind of goofy. But I need more bad popping power. He's a better cleanup. Ooh, and look at this. Clean the DDTs up. Churchill to clean up all the balloons on the inside of this bad, and ooh, baby, we made it look not that easy, actually. Is Churchill good? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we made it not be horrible, but we had to use continue like 5 or 6 times. It wasn't just an automatic win or anything like that. So we were risking it. We used everybody like very well, but going for the Energizer sub just to combine it with the Churchill, I cannot say that I 100% recommend that strategy as being godlike or amazing in any way. It's just kind of average, just kind of okay. Just gotta remember, we put a lot of energy into this bang, $700,000. Put alchemists and villages and everything combined together, and had to buy the $40,000 tower here just to make that all happen. And yes, it did allow us to get a pretty powerful boat, 2 pretty powerful boats here. But I could have just bought these boats anyways, without the Energizer. Still done a pretty good job without it. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'm not sold. I did not just automatically think this was the best strategy or anything like that, but I thought it was okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.